Hi guys, welcome back to another crochet in-depth tutorial from ABoC Studio. It's Natalie and today I will share with you a quick and easy balaclava pattern. You can make one of these in just a few hours. It is cute and keeps you warm for this winter. So let's get into it. For this project, we're going to use chunky yarn category number 5. If you cannot find chunky yarn and you want the same thickness, you can use double strand DK yarn. If you like, you can have the second color for this edging and the string. You don't need a lot of yarn for this. Just around 50 meters will be more than enough. On the other hand, we can use the same yarn for the whole piece. Then we're gonna need the 5.5mm crochet hook. If you don't have this hook, you can use the 6mm. And last but not least, scissors and yarn needle. We're gonna start with a number of chain, and to make chain first we need a slip knot. You're gonna hold the yarn like this. And then with the crochet hook, you're gonna do this to form a loop like so. And then we can pinch it here. And then with this working yarn, you're gonna yarn over and pull through the loop and then tighten. And that is the slip knot. The point is for this loop to be adjustable with the working yarn, not the tail. So when you pull on the working yarn, you can adjust the size of the loop. Alright? Now the loop on the hook should stay close to the size of the hook, but it should not be too tight, especially for this pattern. So you would need a little bit extra space between the hook and this knot. Now to make chain, we simply yarn over with the working yarn and then pull this yarn over loop through the loop on the hook like so, and that is the first chain. Now remember, loosen up the loop on the hook just a little bit so that it won't be too tight, and then yarn over, pull through. That is the second chain. Now loosen it up just a little bit, yarn over and pull through. And then we're going to repeat the same process all the way until the chain is long enough. And this chain will determine the length of the piece, so you can either estimate it on your own or follow the written pattern. Follow the written pattern. We are going to first double crochet into the third chain. So this is the first chain, the second chain, and this third chain. So this is the bottom loop and this is the top loop. We're going to insert the hook right under this top loop. For double crochet, we're going to first yarn over with the working yarn. You can put your index finger on this yarn over loop. Now insert the hook in the third chain under the top loop, like so. And then with the working yarn, yarn over and bring out a loop. Now you'll see you have 3 loops on the hook. Then with the working yarn, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on the hook, like so. Now we have 2 loops on the hook. With the working yarn, yarn over again and pull through 2 loops. And that is the first double crochet next to the chain 2, because we work in the third chain, right? Now we're going to repeat the same process, double crochet into this next chain under the top loop right here, yarn over, insert the hook, draw our loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And then again into this next chain, yarn over, insert the hook, draw our loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, again, yarn over, insert the hook, draw our loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And repeat the same process all the way until the end of the chain, and I will meet you right there to show you what to do next. I'm at the end of the chain and you can see that I have 2 chains left to work in, and I'm gonna do that. And then this last chain, Alright. Follow the written pattern. Before moving on to the next row, we're gonna need to chain 3. Unlike the foundation chain, this chain 3 doesn't need to be loosened up. So you just work a regular chain 3 and then turn the work from the right to the left. For the second row, we're gonna work double crochet into the second stitch and each stitch across all the way until the end. You can see this chain 3 here sit right on top of this first double crochet stitch of row 1, and this chain 3 will be count as a stitch. That's why we don't need one more stitch on this first double crochet. We're gonna start working double crochet into the second stitch, and you will see here are the double crochet. On top of each double crochet you will see a V, and that's where you want to insert the hook right under the V. So be careful not to work in this first stitch, not this V. We're gonna insert the hook right under this one on top of the second stitch. Now repeat the same process for double crochet, yarn over, insert the hook under the V on top of the second stitch. With the working yarn, draw our loop. You can see we have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now again into this next stitch, this one and the V on top of that. Alright, yarn over, insert the hook, draw our loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And then into this next stitch, the V, and then repeat the same process all the way until the end of the row. And I will meet you right here at the end to show you what to do next. You can see that I'm at the end of the row. This beginning chain we count as a stitch, so we will work a double crochet in there, and I will show you how to do that. Finish these 2 double crochets. And then you're gonna put a double crochet into this last stitch, which is a chain, and you will find this chain next to this previous stitch that we just worked in, this one, and you want to insert your hook right in there for the last double crochet. Okay, and now this is how everything should look like. We're gonna repeat the same pattern, chain 3, turn the work, double crochet into the second stitch. So this is the first one, the second one. Okay. And then each stitch across all the way until the end. The process will be just the same. There's nothing new, so I will meet you by the end of the row to show you what to do next. I'm at the end of this row and I have 3 stitches left to work in, 2 double crochet, and this last stitch, which is a chain. I'm gonna do that. This one and then this one. And then in this last one, you will find the chain next to the previous stitch that you work in, right there, and we put a double crochet in there. And this is how everything should look like. To finish the row, we're gonna chain 3 and turn the work. You can see there are some changes in this next row, but in the beginning it's still the same. We're gonna work double crochet into the second stitch and then each stitch across all the way until the end of this row, and I will meet you right here to show you what to do next. I'm at the end of this row and you can see I have 2 stitches left to work in, this double crochet and this beginning chain, and let's do that. And this chain 3. like so. And then follow the written pattern. We are going to double crochet into this side of the piece. So you will see 3 spaces of this row, and then this second row, and then this first row, alright? And we're gonna work 2 double crochets into each of this space. So let's do that. Do 1 and 2, and then in here 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, like so. And then in this last space of the first row, we're gonna work 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. Okay, now you can see that we are making a turn, and before working double crochet into each of this stitch of the first row, which is the foundation chain, you're gonna need to put 1 more double crochet into the chain right next to this first double crochet. Okay, so in here another double crochet, all right, and then double crochet into each stitch you see. You can find the space under each double crochet right here. So it was the double crochet of the first row, right? And this is the foundation chain. Insert the hook right in there, right? So, and then find the next one and insert the hook into this space. All right, and then this one. Make sure that you don't work more than 1 double crochet in each space. So find the next one and put 1 double crochet in there. And then in here. And then in here. Okay. And repeat the same process all the way until the end of this row. And I will meet you somewhere here to show you what to do next. I have 2 stitches left to work in, and I'm gonna do that. Now, to finish the row, we chain 3. Same way we did before. Turn the work from the right to the left, and from this row we're going to start working into the back loop only of the double crochet. So this is the first double crochet. We still don't work in the first stitch. The second double crochet, on top of that you'll see a V. This is the back loop and this is the front loop. We're going to insert the hook only in that back loop of the double crochet, like so. For double crochet, yarn over, insert the hook in the next stitch but the back loop only. So like that, okay? With the working yarn, draw our loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And that is how it should look like. You will see the new double crochet kind of drag this loop up a little, but it's totally fine. As we work the other stitch, it will even it out. And now repeat the exact same thing in this next stitch, the third stitch, okay, the V, and work in the back loop only. So yarn over, insert the hook in the back loop only, draw our loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And then in this next one, the V, back loop only, double crochet, and then this next one, double crochet in back loop only, and then this next stitch, double crochet in the back loop only, and we're gonna repeat this same process all the way around. But just in case you need, I will meet you here before we make a turn to show you how it's like. So here we are, and let's do it together. We repeat the exact same process, double crochet, back loop only into each stitch, double crochet, back loop only, and you will see that we slowly make a turn. And the process will be just the same, there's nothing new. I will meet you when we get somewhere here to show you what to do next. I'm at the end of this row. I have 2 stitches left to work in, this double crochet and the chain 3. Again, double crochet in the back loop only of this double crochet, and then for the chain we're gonna do the exact same thing we did before, double crochet in the first chain, okay, like so, and this is how it should look like by now. Alright, now let's chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn the work, and you will see that the reading pattern is exactly the same, there's nothing new. We double crochet, back loop only in the second stitch and each stitch across all the way around, and the process will be pretty much the same, there's nothing new. So please follow the reading pattern on the screen. I'm at the end of this row, and I will finish it with a chain 3 and turn the work. For the next row, we will not double crochet all the way around anymore. We're just gonna double crochet for a few stitches until it gets around above the chin. So let's repeat the same process, double crochet, back loop only in the second stitch and each stitch across. So I want to do about 5.5 inches, so I will do just one more. And for this last double crochet, instead of working in the back loop only, we're gonna work in between the stitches. So instead of working in the back loop of this double crochet, I will insert the hook right here, okay? And you can see that it's sturdier. Now chain 3, turn the work from the right to the left, and then repeat the same process of double crochet, back loop only into the second stitch and each stitch across until we have around 4 to 5 of these rows. So let's do that all the way until the end. And this last stitch, and chain 3, turn the work, repeat the same process, back loop only into the second stitch and each stitch across. Repeat the same thing until we have about 4 to 5 of these rows. So here we are. We're gonna now join this edge together with this one. Let's turn the work and put these two together. On this one, whichever number of stitches you made, you're going to need to find the same on this edge. So I did 16 stitches here. I will count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So here. I'll count one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay? And now you're going to loosen this loop a little bit, insert the hook right in the middle of this stitch and this one. So these are 16 stitches, right? Yours might be different. Okay, and pull that loop out of that one. And then you will want to do a chain 1. Close this chain by pulling on the loop on the hook and the working yarn. You see this chain right there? You pull it and it will close, tighten up that loop. And now chain 1 again. Then we use single crochet to join these stitches together. So on this one, let's take this loop. So back loop only, okay, this one. And then on this one, the first stitch, find a V. It's a little twisted, but you will find it right there, okay? Back loop only, like so. For a single crochet, you draw our loop, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through. And that is a single crochet. Now let's move on to the next one. This one, back loop only. With this one, this next one, also back loop only and single crochet. And this one, with this one, back loop only and then this one and this one, back loop only. Repeat that all the way until the end, and I will meet you at the end to show you how to bind off. Okay, so I'm at the end and I have 2 stitches left. I will do this one and then this one, single crochet, and then this last one, which is the chain, I will do a single crochet in both of them like so. To bind off, we chain 1, loosen the loop, and then cut. Leave a long enough tails to weave in later. So let's cut it here and then tighten. And this is how it should look like. It will be the wrong side and this will be the right side. Okay, so now let's edge this with half double crochet. I'm using this yarn and it's DK yarn, so I go for double strand. We put the new yarn in one of the corners. It can be this one or this one, it doesn't really matter. You slide the yarn in there, tight it, and then in the same place, insert the hook, draw our loop, and chain 1, and turn. Now for half double crochet, you're going to yarn over, insert the hook, in the next stitch, draw our loop, and you will see that you have 3 loops on the hook. Now yarn over and pull through 3 loops, and that is a half double crochet. Now yarn over, insert the hook, draw our loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all the loops. That's the second half double crochet, and let's do that again. 3 loops, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, insert the hook, draw our loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through, and repeat the same thing all around until you get here, and I will meet you right there to show you what to do next. Okay, so here we are. I have 2 stitches left. before I get to this corner, I will do this one. And then for this one, I would just go in here. Now, you will see on this edge that it's a little different. We don't have the top of the stitches to work in anymore. So we would just have to estimate. Insert the hook on the loops you find on the edge and just keep it nice and even. And everything's gonna be okay. Like so. And then this one. Just take about 2 loops at a time. Don't take more than that, alright? And then this last one. To finish, we're gonna join this round with a slip stitch. So you'll find this first half double crochet, and on top of that you'll find a V. Insert the hook right under that V, draw our loop, draw that loop through the first loop on the hook, and then pull on this loop and the working yarn to close that slip stitch. Okay. Now to bind off, chain 1 and cut, but leave a long enough tail to weave in. So that's enough. And there we have it. Okay. This is how it should look like. We're gonna weave these tails in later. I'm gonna do the half double crochet foundation for the string. If you want to know how to do the half double crochet foundation, please visit this tutorial. On the other hand, you can just make a really long chain and that would work too.